What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Live on the YouTube. Live on the YouTube. Okay, sounds good. Gonna switch over to my next scene. Just make sure I sound just as good. Okay, sounds good. Gonna switch over to my next scene. Just make sure I sound just as good. I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting. Alright, okay, there we go. I'm gonna mute all of that. And I just noticed my channel logo blocks the chat, so I think the chat window this week will not make its debut. I will work on that a different time. But on that note, it's Tuesday, it's 9:27, I'm late once again, but guess what, guys? We're back. It is December 14th. We just wrapped up the 14th or the 13th week. No, 14th week. We just wrapped up the 14th week of fantasy football, and we're done with the regular season. We're saying bye-bye to a couple of teams this week. Going to be locking some teams, and we're going to be moving on because guess what? We got the playoffs coming up. So on that note, it's Tuesday. It's late. Let's roll those highlights. Going right on into it with game one. I get blown sky high here. It wasn't even close. As you see, I was projected actually to win 140 to 125. I did not come close to 140 and maxed out at 117. And you see Chris just absolutely destroy all with 181 points. Let's take a look at Chris's team. Because, man, he did a great job. He secured his playoff spot in the 5th place. I believe we're going to be playing against each other again this week. It's not the first time this has happened to me where I've gotten the 4th seed or the 5th seed and you have to play each other again going into the next week. But I'll be playing Chris again this week, and we'll see how it turns out. He has James Conner there. Big point output, 33 points for Connor. 35 points for a returning Dalvin Cook in the flex position. That was a good start there. He also had 19 points from Clyde Edwards-Helaire, which is a nice output there. 27 from Tyler Lockett. And 21 from Russell Wilson. You did great, Chris, all except for your tight end position, which very few tight ends. I think I can only name maybe George Kittle, Travis Kelce, who hasn't been playing well. But George Kittle, who I think has led all fantasy football players in points scored in the last 2 weeks, who has been playing pretty well. We'll see George Kittle pop up later in the show. 117 points is not bad, but not great. Not really even that good. So I take the L this week. Hopefully I can rebound. Maybe I can beat Chris this week. It's going to be a tough game. Looking forward to that. Chris gets a big one, 181 to 117. Good job, Chris. Going right on into it. And what happened? What did I do? I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, yeah. It feels like I'm barely doing this. I don't know what's happening, guys. What am I doing? Show league matchups. Oh my gosh. Going to the game 2. You see draft day losers lose to Alex 120 to 105. And this is one of the just part 1 of the things that Alex needed to do to make it into the playoffs. But I'm sorry to say he did not achieve both of them. He needed to outscore. Brian needed to lose, which I believe he did. Alex also won, but Alex did not outscore Brian. In fact, Brian scored more points and lost. But so Brian out of nowhere, who was losing almost every game at the beginning of the year, comes back and secures a playoff spot. Watch out for Brian. Brian is coming up. I think he is a team to watch out for. So we're going to have to watch out. Definitely watch out for him. But there, Alex, you end the season with Patrick Mahomes as your QB. 20 points there. 14 from Lamb. 10 from Hopkins. Alex, you would have beat me, if that's any consolation too. You did win. Alex in chat, I hope you continue watching. I hope you continue watching, even though you're not going to be in the playoffs. But I appreciate all the views. I appreciate all the effort, Alex. It's always fun having you here. You had Mark Andrews there as your tight end with 28 points. Johnny did not show up this week, 105 points. So it was my Dino daughter, Noah. You might have heard her in the background. So moving on to game 3. Freddie's Blackbeard's Delight defeats Jeremy in the lowest output total here, 38 points. Jeremy just gave up, I think, probably like 6 games ago. I don't know what's going on with Jeremy. Is he there? He'd love to kick her empty again. No points from Stevenson. 18 points from Barkley in the flex. 0 points from, it just, whatever. You get the win, Freddie. 132. You secure that playoff spot in second place position, I believe. Yep. Moving on into game 4. Bravo's football beats Brian, but Brian still gets in. Dang it. What? Come on. There we go. Bravo gets the win. 189 to 139. 50 points. What's up, Freddie? Welcome to the show. Glad you're checking in. You got that second spot secured. You beat Jeremy. Wasn't even a contest. So congratulations. Looking forward to who you play in the first round. And we'll take a look at those playoff matchups in just a second. So again, Bravo, big points here. 50 point beat down. 50 point beat down. Can't do math. It's past 9:30. 189 to 139. Man, and it's not very often you can score 139 points in this league and lose, but Brian did it this week. Bravo just killing it. Man, Bravo's looking good again. Wait, let's just see what's like. He had the Baltimore defense scored 3 points. He was the only player on his team who scored less than 10. 14 from his kicker, 31 from Cup. Of course, you're going to start Cup, put him in your main position. 34 from Kittle. There's Kittle. I was bringing him up a while ago. 14 from Montgomery, 14 from Singletary, 16 from Cooper, 25 from Chase, and 36 from Allen. Allen being the best quarterback in fantasy football right now. And going forward, we're going to break down the playoff matchups in just a bit too. So just sit tight going to the last game of the week. Stairway to Evans Joe secures that first place spot with 150 points, beating Luis's to 67, and Luis actually played. Joe almost pulled off it was close, but it's almost a 100-point beatdown. It's about 80 points here. Good job, Joe. I'm not counting your beatdown that you did, Freddie, because Jeremy didn't even try. But he gets Lamer of the Week. You guys already know that. He's going to get Lamer of the Week. And Freddie, you did good. Yeah. I'm all over the place this week on my iPad. I'm sorry. Going in. God, come on. What? This thing is bugging out on me. All right. I wanted to go into Joe's game here. Joe got 30 points from Tom Brady, 34 points from Devontae Adams, 14 from Jefferson, 23 from Fournette, 19 from Williams, 11 from Kyle Pitts, 12 from Deebo Samuel, 9 from Suckup, and 2 with the Arizona defense. Drop that Arizona defense, start playing the New England defense after this week because all teams are done with byes. We're in the playoffs, so congratulations, everybody. I was still hanging on that Buffalo defense, Luis. You are in the playoffs. 2 points from Boswell, your kicker. That's trash. You do need a new quarterback because I don't know if Lamar Jackson's going to come back. You got Cam Newton. Nobody dropped their players. I'm locking teams. Alex, I'm locking your team. Jeremy, you're not even paying attention. I'm going to lock your team. But no players being dropped from dead teams this week. Enough scores and highlights, right? Let's hand out some week 14 awards. Let's do it. Green Elite of the Week goes to the team with the lowest amount of points. That's going to go to Jeremy. Once again, Green Elite of the Week. Congratulations, Christian Edge and Christian McCaffrey. Not only do you have a disappointing team name, because that guy just cannot stay healthy, but you also had a disappointing point total. And you can see there, you were projected to get 69 points, which would have been nice, but you only got 38. 38 points, I think, ties the score for the lowest, or not ties. I think you blow it out of the boat with the lowest amount of points ever scored in fantasy football in our league. So congratulations. The Green Elite is going to belong to you for all of time, because I'm retiring Green Elite of the Week. It's done. No more Green Elite. I'm tired of showcasing crap teams or just bad performing teams. So congratulations, Jeremy. You are officially Green Elite forever. because I'm retiring it. Moving on. No more Green Elite of the Week. It's done. We're done. So congratulations. Shocker of the week. Do we have a shocker? Do we have a shocker of the week? Let's look at the points. Technically, Alex got the win over a 7 seed. So, Alex, I'm gonna give it to you, bud. It's your last one. You're not in the playoffs. I'm gonna give you a award here. Shocker of the week. Freddie says, "Hey, I'm get him." What? I don't know what you're doing in chat, Freddie. You're not speaking English. You're speaking Gariby-ish. I don't know what's going on. I'm get him. Relax with the fingers, Freddie. Type slowly and then press enter. Player of the week goes to the team who scored the most amount of points this week. And that's going to be Bravo with 189 points. Congratulations, Bravo. That's one of the highest outputs, I think, in fantasy history that we have. We got a couple 190s. I don't know if we got any 200s. I'm going to have to look in the history books here. But, yeah. Getting close up there. Congratulations. Good job for you. And congratulations on securing that third playoff spot. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at these playoff spots. Let's go into week 15. Quarterfinals, beginning with, there you go. You see it. The 8 teams that made it in. You got Brian going up against number 1 seed. You know what? Joe's been doing so good. He's been on a crazy win streak. Brian for the win. What if it happens? What if Joe doesn't watch the recap? Do we do a breakdown and help Brian win this? I think Brian's been doing pretty good. Brian probably doesn't even need our help. So Brian, let's take a look at your matchup real quick before we move on. Playing against Joe. 130 projected output here is 133 for Brian, 150 for Joe. And keep in mind, this is Tuesday night. Nobody has set their teams yet. So I think you got everybody starting that you're going to want to start already. You might want to swap out your defense. I would swap out the Indianapolis defense for Green Bay. That's me. I believe you are. Are you not a Green Bay? Or no, you're a Tampa Bay fan, Brian. I believe. So you're going to... I don't know if you're going to go... I think I would go with Green Bay, personally. You got Pittman. You got Gronkowski. You got Gibson. Gronkowski is the only one I'm not sure of. Up and down for him. Hunter Renfrow at 14 in the wide receiver position. He's going to fluctuate too. I think he's very touchdown dependent. Let's go take a look at Joe, who's just stacked. And Tom Brady, I think flip-flops. He's probably going to get 20 points out of him since he got 30 this week. Devontae Adams is money. You're going to get a lot of points from him. You got Waddle there, 16, 18 from Fournette projected. Fournette and Taylor, that's a great tandem as long as both of them stay healthy. And then you got Deebo Samuel in your flex with Kyle Pitts, who's finally showing up. Another good tight end. And the Arizona defense, I would keep that. You got a tough task ahead of you, Brian, but it's not impossible. Indeed, it can happen. Let's take a look at the game between me and Chris, which is a rematch of this week. Once again, looks like Chris is actually projected to win. I don't have a running back per se yet started. I got Gaskin in that starting position. He's on the COVID-19 list. He should be coming off of it. I'm hoping so. And I'll keep him there. I have no backup running backs, and there are no backup running backs. I got Chase Edmonds just sitting there in IR, and we'll see what happens. And I got Gesicki, which I'm debating starting him over Kelsey because Kelsey has probably got like 15 points total in the last 3 weeks. So we'll see there. Chris, you got a nice little stack team that you built up over time, and you're looking pretty good. You got Dalvin Cook. I'm really worried about Dalvin Cook. You got Connor too. You got a great running back trio there. And that is a lot of cause for concern. So I'm pulling for me, but I think the logic is pointing to Chris probably winning. So we'll just see. We'll just see how it goes. Going into that third game, I guess I'm saving Freddie for last. Hi guy taking on Bravo's football. I got Bravo all over this one. I don't think Luis stands a chance. Sorry, Luis. You tried. You started showing up. I don't know if Lamar Jackson's going to be playing. He is projected to start. He is questionable. We'll see going on tomorrow after Wednesday and Thursday. Pay attention to those reports. And don't forget, games start on Thursday. You got Zach Ertz on the bench. I would start him instead of your Pittsburgh tight end. If Lamar goes down, you got Newton there. You might be okay. And bravo. I don't got to tell you what to do. You're stacked, dude. You look great. I mean, you're stacked like a Kardashian at a club. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. Going into the last game. All right. Draft day losers, Blackberry Delight. Saving here, Freddie. Freddie, you're looking pretty good. You got Carr as your quarterback here. Stephon Diggs, Mike Evans. You got Jacobs as your running back. You got Aaron Jones as your other running back. Darren Waller in your tight end position. Hopefully he stays healthy. Cordell Patterson is a running back for you. So good job. I think you're going to do pretty good in this game. Johnny's got a tough task ahead of him. Repeating is going to be very hard for him. He has Kamara. I did not call you.
You said tight end.
Whoa, heyo. I don't know what the mic picked that up, but Pris with the zinger there. Nice, Pris. Yeah, that completely threw me off. So there you go. We got our playoff matchups of enough scores and highlights. And already handed out the awards. I'm thrown off. Let's take a look. I don't know if you guys picked that up. I don't know if you guys did. Maybe you did. Look, Freddie's laughing. When Press makes her debut, this is the first. Everybody heard you, Press. She has not been. She ain't lying too. She has not been on the recap all year, and I think that's a great way to just to bust on in, just to throw me off my game. Not that I was on it to begin with. As you take a look here, I'm still in the lead of 142 points over Johnny's 137. Alex right there, 128. Alex, shut it down. Show is over. I know. Keep playing because I'm gonna be. You're still in third place in pick'ems, so you gotta just watch for pick'ems. Freddie, you need to be playing pick'ems next year. Please play pick'ems next year. I want to see how good you do against me and Johnny, because me and Johnny up until 2 weeks ago, we were neck and neck. If not, we had the exact amount of points, and I think the only other people who score more, who do as well as Johnny and me, is you, Freddie. Nothing against you, Alex, but Freddie, you're pretty good at pick'ems too. And Joe is just funny to have in the league because he usually forgets to set his picks. Not this year. He's just bad at picking. And then Chris there at 127 points. My favorite thing to do is to look at this part here where we see how we all stood. Bam, right there. You see I was the only team. Oh, no, there was me and Chris both picked Minnesota to win. We both got that right. I was the only team to pick. Only manager to pick Cleveland to win. That was my underdog pick, and I got him. We all picked Tennessee. We all picked Kansas City. We all picked New Orleans, Dallas. Johnny and Alex were the only two people to pick Atlanta. My bad. I should have knew better, right? If I would have picked Atlanta to win, as I should have, I would have had 12 points. So no faith in my team there. Sorry. Seattle. We all picked Seattle. We all picked Denver. And we all picked the Chargers. And we all picked Cincinnati except for Chris, who picked San Francisco. Congratulations there. We all picked Tampa Bay to win. We all picked Green Bay. And Johnny, Alex, and Joe all picked the Rams to win this week. So congratulations to you guys. Pick'ems is a lot of fun. Man, oh man. What a time to be alive. Guys, I really have a lot of fun doing this show. Thank you for staying up late and watching it. We're all old, man. We're all getting a little old. We're all getting a little gray in our beards. Some of us can grow beards. Some of us can't. I don't know who I'm referring to. But I just want to say thanks for watching the show. I forgot to lead off with it, but please support extralife.org. It is a charity that I am raising money for. All the money goes to the Children's Miracle Network hospitals, and all of my money that I raise goes to the UNM Children's Hospital out in Albuquerque, New Mexico. So please, if you have a few bucks and you want to send it my way, check out the links in the show description. I would really appreciate it. So on that note, please remember, if you're in the playoffs, set those teams beardless. Joe cannot grow a beard. That is one person who cannot grow a beard. So set those teams, pick those picks, and do not grow a beard, Joe. And I'll see you guys right here next week on the recap.